Hello. My mistake. Thought I had my mic muted. Hello. It's been a minute. I do have a drink. I have Coke. I'm very healthy. I'm a very healthy person. It's been a minute since I last went live. Technically, I mean, I went live like a week or two ago, but those VODs were never. What's the word? Saved, right? But technically, I haven't been live in like 3 weeks, so. Hello, Potato Man. What's up? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Slime. Hello, Corn. We have a lot to talk about because a lot's happened in Minecraft. Especially with the Happy Ghast drop that we don't know the name of yet. I'm still like, even when we get the name, right? I'm still calling it the Happy Ghast drop because I still call the spring drop and not Springs to Life. I literally almost forgot the name then. Which is sad because that's one of the best drop names we've gotten. But yeah, so obviously in the time I've not been live, I have been playing a lot of block game. So, and I've shared some of it. I think I've shared most of it. In fact, all of it separately. So, but I may have missed some parts here and there. So we're just gonna go through and basically showcase what I've been up to in this world. I feel like they should name it. I think naming the drops earlier makes more sense than the updates, right? Because the drops seemingly you kind of know the direction they're going in after the first snapshot, right? So I think it's a lot safer to do naming for the spring or the drops earlier, but that's just me. Yeah, so we are going to hit day 4,000 this stream, which is kind of mad. I don't think I really. Did I stream much of day 3,000 to 4,000? I don't think I really did. A lot of it was off stream. But yeah, we've made it. Day 4,000. Kind of insane. Halfway almost to 10k, which my previous world was at. It was like. My previous world was 10,200, I think, ish. So yeah, hitting day 4,000 on Minecraft's birthday is quite poetic, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm sure standing on here, you can already see a lot of changes, right? I've said this like on and off on like I think Twitter and on Discord and stuff like that. The day 3,000 to day 4,000, a lot of it was AFKing, but a lot of it as well. We did get some big stuff done, so let's talk about it. So in this kind of off-stream saga that we had, I've been working on a ocean monument project. I have not touched it actually in a few weeks, but I began the process of an ocean monument project that you're not going to really see much. Like I'm not going to probably go backwards and forwards every stream and be like, "Here, this is what I've done," unless it's like major progress, right? And maybe like towards like the building stage of it, we'll showcase more of it. I've completely lost motivation for my server world, having gotten past day 2,500. I'm getting a lot of not messages, but like not supposed to be here. A lot of like tweets saying that people are demotivated to play the game. And I get why, right? Makes a lot of sense. I'm not surprised, really. What the hell is this doing here? Um, I've said this before. This works in my case, so maybe it doesn't, maybe it will work, maybe it won't for you, but I try not to force motivation. Because if I force motivation in this world, I will not enjoy the playtime I have. It just, I just won't, you know? Are you going to build more houses? Maybe. I might build one here. I think you can probably get away with one here, right? I think. Not there. But I think I can build one more. I typically have... So what helps me... In fact, we're going to be going to this in this stream today, because I've got some new tasks I need to do. Now, this isn't like a specific deadline. I know we're hitting day 4,000, and it's kind of ironic we're doing this now. But I need to add some more tasks to do, right? I've already got a few in mind. And that helps me keep track. That's like 6 tasks. And bearing in mind, the bridges weren't a task. The London Eye wasn't a task. The destroy the hill behind here wasn't a task. So I have mini tasks as well in between completing my main goals. I think regular breaks of Minecraft is okay. It is. It's perfectly fine. We're talking about the bridges. Oh my god. So if you've been a fan of the world for a while now, you'll know that a part of my line of thinking lately is to remodel all the older builds of my world to keep in line with the newer builds, because I think now they all kind of link, right? Of course, you've got the more colourful builds, like the dyeing area, you've got the armour stand area, the aquarium, the amethyst lab, stuff like that. You've got the more colourful things. And I think the colourful things help the area as well. But to go back to what I was saying, I was going back and basically remodeling a lot of the old stuff. And one of the oldest stuff I needed to update was the bridges. I have 3 bridges. I'm probably going to make more, to be honest. When I branch out into that island, and across, because you see a lake there, right? I'm going to need more bridges. And I wanted a concrete design for them, right? And the original bridges I had just didn't fit the world. They looked really ugly. They looked really they just looked really ugly, right? And I'm sure they're watchable, in a separate VOD, and you can probably compare them. These just look a lot better. Objectively, these just look a lot better, in my opinion. I'm just worried if I lose motivation for Might of World long enough, I'll stop playing it altogether. I'd rather that than... Because if you do that, if that happens... There's an open gate, is there? Oh yeah, that's fine. If you lose motivation for the world completely, that's more of an issue with the world, not yourself. I think, personally. If you've completely fallen out of the world, but you're still playing another world, so you haven't ditched Minecraft, you're just ditching a world, there's an issue with that world. Maybe it's a creative block in that world. Maybe it's not. I'm not, I can't tell you, but in my personal experience, that is what it is typically for me. So to keep on topic of remodeling old stuff, I think we're okay for now. The only thing I want to do is go through every stone brick structure and add cracked stone brick. I believe this is the only one I need to do. Because you can see it's not... And the fact that this is an old structure, by the way, this is the first structure on this island. Fun fact, I think. And I want to show that it's aging. So with cracked stone brick, I think I can do that. But actually, it's good that we're here, because I need to show off the redstone area. It does. Like, I'm trying to work with pallets and stuff like that, and I think aging really helps with pallets and stuff. Not much, really, has gone on in this area. I'm trying to think. I think you guys know about my tree farm design. I think. Obviously, since I had to destroy my old tree farm, I needed to make another one. But I'm not creative enough to add a aesthetically pleasing tree farm above ground. So I thought, let's just make a semi-automatic one underground. So it's out of the way. So I've got more space to build whatever, you know. Because my old tree farm was... was where my Big Ben is now, right? So without that, I probably wouldn't be able to have the Big Ben. So... And I think it's a good trade-off. So, a new farm... Maybe the most... I'm telling you, okay, I say it's the most useless farm, but someday, right, someday, chorus fruit, I think that's what it's called, right, or chorus plants, are getting a major use. I don't know what it is. I'm predicting that this is getting a bigger use. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, in a future end update, this is going to be like a key item that gets, like... What's like a... You know the Nether update? Was there like an item that was okay before, but got like a major buff in the Nether update? This is what it's going to be for the end update, I'm telling you. Imagine if they remove it from the game. It's going to look very weird if they remove it from the game, right? I imagine it's all going to stay the same, except, well, this is just going to be gone. I think if they ever did, you could probably just turn this into a crop farm, right? Maybe? Gold got a bit of a buff? Yeah, it did, right? With bartering and just spawning in there, right? Yeah. Second most useless farm. I don't even know if this still works, by the way. I don't think it does. There's something up with it, and I'm not really sure what. It doesn't work, because otherwise it would have... Oh, there's a torch missing. I think. I may have just bricked it. We'll see. It is crop farm shaped, yeah. But yeah, I'm mainly just getting these because there's like end rods, right? End rods aren't present day like renewable, apart from, you know, chorus plants. We have this little railway system that just basically helps me like transfer like long storage. So if I'm smelting a bunch of stuff, or I've got a lot of bone meal or flowers, I just put it in a chest minecart and just shoot it off. Farm 1 million chorus plants in 100 days. That would be excessive, but also impressive. So yeah, there's not really much to show here. But, you know, I actually, fun fact, can now no longer go in that direction. If you're wondering why there's still a bit of a block there, this farm was originally going to stretch over here, but this interacts with the outside, like, lake. So I can't push it back anymore. This direction, at least. I'm now going to be going this direction, and then once I push that further enough, I'm going to... Because this may interact with the mine, I'm guessing. I'm going to do, like... I'm going to mine down a few, like, Y levels. Like 8 Y levels. But yeah, it's a nice area. I never realised how big the London Eye is. It's so nice. You'd need 250 double chests of chorus fruit to get 1 million. That is insanity. But someone's already done that. I'm sure they have. You're just so British. Yeah, I like it though. I'm not going to call it Britland like my previous world was. But I quite like it. I think it makes sense. However, I'm not patriotic, really. Especially nowadays, bloody hell. What next? What's next on the agenda? Okay, let's sleep first, actually. Gender woke. Yeah, pretty much. Britain is a scary place. I will, as someone who, still lives here, because everyone else has left, probably. I'd hope so. Anyway, it's very, very terrifying. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to sleep just to make it easier to see, because it was raining. London Eye area, or that's London Eye, the Big Ben area. I really like this area. I don't know if you heard the bell chime there. I really like this area so much. It's just really cozy. But yeah, we have this little system. I believe, Corn, you were the person that told me about this. Needs benches. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I was thinking that. You could probably do like a bench. Yeah. Okay, so Corn actually helped with this little redstone system. I have no idea how you figured this out. Like, this is crazy. Corn, thank you for the resub for 4 months, tier 1. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. I just said that twice. I greatly appreciate it. Apart from... Okay, yeah, so this place has actually had a lot of changes. Now I think about it. My brother's a redstone lover. I'm just terrible with redstone. I would have never been able to figure this out. I'm not going to lie to you. But yeah, so we have these blocks. Let me show you. So before you had the gap, which is really noticeable. Right? So now we just have a pillar blocking it up. Can I fit through this? Okay. We have a sniffer hotel with doors that open that day and shut at night, and when eye blossoms were added, he was very happy. It's pretty cool, actually. So yeah, we've got this going on. I have this. A little note. So, in London, in real life, there's a place called London Dungeons. I've never been there before. Tell me if the music is too loud, by the way. I've never been there before, personally. But I want to make a dungeon area below this area, and that will be my version of the Love Garden from Stampy's World, because I've been meaning to figure out how I want to do it, and I feel like doing it that way would be really interesting. The Paris Catacombs, that's an interesting idea as well, actually, yeah. This area needs work. I still need to figure out what I'm doing with this area. I've been preoccupied and stuff. I really like this area. I don't spend enough time around here. I really should, because it's quite cozy. But yeah, this area was the last area of. You can still see some dirt as well because I've not been in this area for a while. The last area where the mountain used to be. Fun fact: there used to be a massive mountain. Pretty much this entire area was a mountain. And now obviously it's gone. But I've been destroying it and destroying it and destroying it ever so often. Originally it was destroyed to make way for a tree farm. Obviously we know now that that tree farm's gone, so we've now had to make something else in its stead, and that's what this is. Yeah, I think this area is going to be more animal centric. I want to build an armadillo area. However, I say that maybe the museum goes here. Maybe it does. What do I put in the museum though? Maybe. But originally, yes, this was going to be like the animal area for like basically just animal sanctuaries, right? Not zoos. I want to incorporate my line of thinking into Minecraft. So if you didn't know, I talk about this sometimes, not all the time. I don't believe in zoos. I hate the fact that we have animals locked up in really shitty environments for us to look at. I think it's like cruel, in my opinion. So like the sanctuaries and stuff are more for the protection of the animals. So the sniffer one is the first sanctuary I have, where it's like you're not allowed to enter at all. Like you can't enter it at all. I'm in a rural area, and we have showgrounds, so that for animal shows where farmers show off their best stock. Yeah, I'm not having that in this kind of incorporation. So the idea is like camels, armadillos. We have axolotls and the blue one. We have sniffers. Happy ghasts will be one of them. But happy ghasts will be used for like. Happy ghasts have their own kind of lore in this world, which I can't wait to get into when the update drops. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so sick, like honestly. So yeah, I don't actually know really what that area will be, because I am planning on making a museum. But I say that, and I don't really know what I want to do with it. This place, the newest build, and by newest I mean literally today, I made this. My armory showcase with all the armor trims. Obviously you can't see it right now. But my god, I'm kinda happy with this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kinda happy with this. Which if you're just tuning in and you're unaware, I've been wanting to make a show off armory area for like a month. I believe there's... Hang on, let me count. 2, 2, 8, 16. Yeah, there's another set, Neverite set, in this shulker. Because I might make a new one. Or I might move this one above here. With the add more trims, either A, they'll be in the copper areas, or B, they'll be underground. Because I have, like, room underground. I've checked. As long as I don't stray... Well, I won't, right? I'm going to be in this area only. But I think this is really nice. If you want to know the inspiration behind this, You know those like helmets soldiers wore in like World War One and World War Two, and they're pretty like bulky, obviously, because they have to withstand a bullet. That's this helmet design, because you know it's an armory kind of showcase. So that's kind of the inspiration I went for it, and plus, I love copper. So, yeah. Now the last issue you have with this is what are the best combinations for the right trim? Like what suits them the most? Hi Sophie, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you back. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to go out on a limb and say silence amethyst first, right? Because it's purple, skulk, maybe. Until they do like echo shards as an armor trim, which I'm assuming they will. Because it's echo shards. How are you, Glop? I'm doing well. Thank you, Sophie. I just used diamond on mine. Yeah, I want to... Okay, so I want to use resin... Wait, let me just clarify. Does resin still spawn in wooden mansions? Like the clumps? Not the ingots, but the like clumps you get? Or were they... I feel like they were removed. It still does? Okay, so I want to do... What is it? The Vex armor trim and resin. The 4... trail ruins, I want to do copper because you know it's underground and stuff like that. Ocean Monument, I want to do diamond and tide. I've actually never used resin. I've seen like designs. I have like a few bookmark designs, I believe, of people using resin for like lava flowing. I want to use gold for the... I forget the structure. What's the structure called? In the Nether. Not the bartering one, but the Blackstone thing. Resin Spire. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, these 4 ones, Host, Razor, Shaper, and Wayfinder, all copper. Bastion, yeah. Snout, that's the one, right? Snout, probably gold. Rib, red, so redstone. Spire... That's tricky. I feel like Spire is going to get a new cooler material in an end update. These 3, you probably just do iron, right? I know that's kind of boring. Would flow and bolt be copper? Does that work? I know bolt, it does. But does flow work for copper as well? Because that was one I was struggling with. That was one I was a bit on the fence about. They should make a rainbow material. They need to make a pink one. And I've got the perfect idea for it. It's from the trial chamber? Yeah, that is true. I don't know. Ward, I don't know. Maybe Ward and Silence are the same thing. Okay. Yeah, I think you do pearls, right? And it's like, okay, well, how do you, like, what? Like, what's the deal with pearls? I've had this kind of line of thinking for a while. Pearls are found in, buried treasure, occasionally shipwrecks. They replace chainmail in the buried treasure, by the way. Because why is it there in the first place? They wash up on shore, and the pirates sometimes will have them in chests. You could replace prismarine crystals, and that, yeah, or you give prismarine crystals a better use, Mojang, please. Or more, I shouldn't say better, more of a use. I'm biased because I love prismarine, but it's besides the point. Put those in there for now. Let me know if the music is too loud, by the way. It's okay for me. Let me put that there for now. Dark prismarine. Where's dark prismarine? I think Ender Pearls and Eyes of Ender should get swapped. It makes more sense for Endermen to drop their eyes rather than their balls. I only get chainmail late game when it's useless. Yeah, it's just a trophy item in my opinion, which is kind of sad because in the grand scheme of things it really isn't anything to be like, oh my god, it's so cool, right? The only reason why it could be, oh my god, it's so cool, is because it's so late game that you get it. Or, you know, mob farms, but not everyone makes mob farms, so... Okay, I want to get some dark oak actually, because we need to figure out something before we start trimming. Yeah, I never understood that. Chainmail armor is weird, in my opinion. Well, I mean, in a lot of people's opinion. So I'm not going to try and be like, I'm so quirky. But I don't really know what you could do with it. I mean, I think I have it displayed here. Yeah, I have it displayed here, but apart from that... They should re-add the chainmail armor recipes, but keep a crafting item unobtainable. I can't type. Oh my god. I know the feeling too well. I know the feeling way too well. Okay. So, before we start getting some armor trims on the go, I want to figure out, how do I want to get up from here to there? I think a ladder system's kind of boring, no? Like, if we take this out for a minute... Oh, feck, we need spruce. Oh, we have spruce. Okay. Water column. I do need to make some areas where water columns are used, but I don't think this area is the right one. Why did that mine so quickly? That's weird. But yeah, you may notice, yes, I have got loads of netherite armor. I made a 10 block K-mine in one direction, and all the diamonds I got from that were pretty much used in the netherite upgrades. In the combat update, they should make it so chainmail armor makes you take less slashing damage. Did some mining off camera? Yeah, exactly. Your axe does a lot of damage. Yeah, but like off stream, I like mined. This was originally stone brick or deep slate brick, right? And I wanted to change it, so I was whacking this, and it took forever, even with critting it. I think you just do a spiral staircase. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that's kind of the play. This area is so... I love this. We need to work on the lighting, but I love this. Lanterns on chains. Yeah, I might do soul. No, actually. Regular lanterns. Let me put a crafting table here. We're just going to do dark oak stairs. We've made too many, but who cares? It's a free country. For now, at least. Okay, that goes there. They should add stuff, I agree. Yeah, actually, yeah, soul lantern. I think I do have a lot of soul lanterns anyway. So yeah, I guess now we can talk about the summer drop. That now that it's officially over. I think I'm okay with it. I still don't really know what they're doing with VV. By the way, I don't know if this is like new to anyone else. In the latest iteration of VV, I get headaches. So I don't know where I stand with using VV. Because I'm guessing like very minor, but still headaches. But that could be other factors. It could be, it doesn't need to be VV. The music disc is amazing. Yeah, I think the music disc is probably the second best feature of the drop. In my opinion. But like, I play it a lot. The music disc, I play it a lot. I don't know what... Because you know the 4 songs, I think there's 4, right? One of them plays in forest biomes. And I'm in a forest biome. So I'm going to hear one a lot. I don't know which one it is. Because they didn't say, right? Just realised I haven't seen a new coin since the Queen. Yeah. Oh, they're rolling it out. Corn. It's going to take years. But it's like, even in the UK, it's like not fully here yet, I don't think. I don't really care. I mean, fuck the monarchy, to be honest. But it's taking them a while to roll out here, so I can imagine for like Australia and Canada and stuff, it's gonna take even longer. They should make ghasts. They should make ghasts for happy ghasts. Hum stuff if you play music near them. Yes. I'm not the only one that thinks tears sounds like ghast sounds, right? I know Philza does as well, because I watched Philza's reaction. And I was so glad that he recognised it as well. But it's not the exact ghast sound, I don't think. It's like certain sounds that are like distorted in a way, I think. What do you put here? Do you put like a smithing table here, maybe? Literally is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty certain. But something I don't like about like people's reactions is we're calling it like gas step. Now, it may be woke for me to say this, but I think that's pretty disrespectful. I think Tears has its like own and has earned it its own standing in the Minecraft music space, where let's call it its proper name, right? Let's not, like, they can coexist, you know? I just think calling it Gas Step or, some iteration of Pig Step is a bit disrespectful, especially when it's literally better than Pig Step. I'm sorry, it is. It just is, right? Okay, so now we've got like a little system here. It's not, wait, actually, do we want to do... Because I hate floating staircases now. Does that fit? Or do you do upside down stairs instead? I love the way you can get tiers. But I don't want this to be a regular thing. I don't want it to be like, in the future you kill the warden and you get the souls music disc. No, let's not overuse this mechanic. Similarly, let's not give the Ghast 5 separate music discs in the second Nether update coming in 2032. You know? Upside down stairs would be better. Yeah, I think so too, actually. I really don't want music discs to be an update standard. They already are though, aren't they? I mean, the next updates, like 1.22, shouldn't have a music disc. I say shouldn't, but they'll find a way. And when I mean shouldn't, I mean there's no, like, way to make one for the update. Does that make sense? Like, with 1.21, it made sense because new structure, they were going to add new loot to the trial chambers. New music disc just made sense, right? But yeah, tiers as well, you only needed the Ghast, which is really good. But the downgrade is Ghast Fireball, like knockback stuff, is more difficult on Bedrock than it is on Java. So, okay, so now that we have a way to get up here, obviously we'll do the lighting some other time. What areas will have the trims? So should we have flow and thingy-mabob bolts here? I think so, right? By the way, I watched Phil's video about like the latest drop. Who was going to tell me that Ghasts regen quicker in clouds and rain? By like quicker, I mean it's like they've been hit with a regen potion. No one was going to say anything. I heard it like when Happy Casts first came out, but like I thought it was like a joke or like a want. I didn't think people were being serious. That's a thing. Yeah, if you damage a Happy Ghast and fly up to a cloud, it will heal. I don't know if you can splash them with water. I'm not sure about that. That'd be interesting, actually. Okay, so you want to do 4, right? So that's 5. I can count, I promise. And then 4 of you. And then 8 copper. But I didn't know this until I watched Phil's video, and I was like, what? And it's not like the regen's like, it's quick. It's not slow, it is quick. And I'm like, god damn, like the regen on Java applies to like every mob or something. That's a joke, by the way. Don't come at me, Java players. But like, it's insane. Now, granted, a bow, an unenchanted bow, almost kills a happy cast. But still. I found a swamp biome that is literally a mushroom and an oak tree. Minecraft logic. Okay, I believe I need you. Am I the only one that thinks this shouldn't be made out of wood? I don't, like, there's a part of me that's like, why is this made out of wood? I don't know why. Anyway, let me get rid of this singular dirt block. You won't be missed. I'm sorry to tell you. Let's do... Let's do these two. Okay. Yeah, I see the vision. That works. Should be made of crimson wood. Yeah, can we get, like, an update that makes college chests and ladders and... some other wood block that I'm not remembering that needs a variant? Please, Mojang, it's been 16 years. I can now say that because it has been 16 years. Which is crazy, by the way. Armor stands? Yeah, Crimson armor stands would go crazy. Pale armor? Yes. Please. All types of yes. I would pay good money to have that. I'm sure there's already add-ons, right? But... yeah, I see. Yeah, that actually really works. Okay. I like that. Yeah. Okay. A white and black armor stands to reenact the Civil War or something. Or to do chess. Like a massive chessboard. I swear to God, if one of the games in Squid Game Season 3 is human chess, I'm gonna cry. Please don't do that to us, Squid Game overlords. Please don't. I'm not ready for that. God, I'm so excited about that. It's gonna be so sick. You wanna do... Is this copper as well? What is this? Well, what are we doing for... I think it is, right? Hello, bot. Goodbye, bot. hope one of. I mean, technically, Sophie, the maze game is speedrun. I'm so excited for that. Oh, it's gonna be so sick. Let me do. I think you do never and end together. Hmm. Are we doing copper again for these four? I think you do, right? Because what other ingredient could you do? Emerald, we're doing. What are we doing for emerald? Wait a minute. Jungle Temple? Question mark. I don't think they had to do that, Sophie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Although that would be funny, but. So I don't want all the good armor trims to be up here or down here. Like there has to be a reason why you go up here, right? So I think the dimension ones go up here, and you do never end, and then you do the trail ruins. Or could you do quartz? Could you do quartz for the rib armor trim? Does that work? Like not even just as like does it look nice, but does it work? Does it make sense? Trims rhymes with streams, almost. I see the vision. Well, either way, right? You do gold for snout. That's so cool. Oh my god. Yeah, I think you could just do red. Let's just do red. Let me take those off and that off. I want them to add the old world type back. Does anyone know what's happening with Superflat? Because I feel like they just ditched. Like we haven't seen. Obviously they haven't, because they've said they're gonna add more to it. But when is that gonna be? I think you might see some Superflat streams from me. By the way, when they add, if they add like console world types, we might do a few challenge runs on Superflat. Not hardcore, right? Although it wouldn't really matter. Um, okay, so I Spire. What are the best ones that work with I and Spire? Obviously amethyst for spire. But what about eye? Eye is the stronghold one. Lapis for eye, maybe? See, lapis makes sense to me because it's enchanting, and the library in the stronghold is like, apart from the end portal itself, the stronghold library is like the staple structure of it, for now at least. Watch them change it. Um, I'm not going to be doing that, Corn, I'm not going to lie. That sounds not very good. I think, honestly, Lapis. Because otherwise, Lapis isn't going to get time to shine, really. Because we're not doing Lapis for Tide. Like we did last time. They should more curses. I agree, but what do they entail? You know? Okay, so if that's... Realistically speaking, what structure in the Nether do you find first? It's normally the fortress, isn't it? I think it is. So you do Stronghold and then End City. One more day. Bastion's on Bedrock, yeah, definitely. Feck. Feck. Why am I leaving? Let me do you. I'm assuming this will be placeholder for like future stuff because this is bound to change. I really like the horror type biomes, like the deep dark and pale gardens. Although they could 100% be better with better atmospheres, especially the pale garden. I agree. I agree, but please don't make. Here's the question: should, assuming the next thing be a drop, not an update, should the next drop be here's a new biome, or here's a old system overhaul? Because I'm kinda worried that the next drop is new biome. Is this correct? I think it is, yeah. Fog is all they need, I agree. Yeah, what do you think it will be? My wants and what I think it will be are two different things. Fun fact. I want it to be a combat overhaul, but I have no faith that Mojang will. Maybe no faith is a little bit harsh, but I mean, can you? I've been asking for 400 days. Okay, I think I'm entitled to have no faith sometimes. Nice. Okay, we need more stuff down here. Structures. So we'll do... This isn't right. Unless I've... No, this is okay. This is okay, I think. Never mind. We should do jungle, desert. Okay. Jungle temple, emerald. Desert temple, iron. It'll probably be the most useless feature ever, yeah. No one expected happy casts. Yeah, it's true. Potato, I want your insight on this. Do you think the next content we get is 1.22? Or do you think Mojang will twist it in a way where they have to address the numbering issue we have first? Because as it stands right now, logically, the next thing we get is 1.22, going off the numbers. But a part of me thinks they'll be like, no, we're not ready. Reset Bedrock to like 1.21.5. I think Mojang have shot themselves in the foot a little bit. I want it to be too as well, Sophie. The next update, not drop, update, has to be an overhaul. I hope it's not a drop. I'm going to be honest. But I'm not going to complain if it is a drop. What are you looking for? You want Dune? And it's wild, isn't it? It's wild, that? Yeah. What do you do with Dune? Why would you go Emerald? Because emeralds are pretty common in temples, in jungle temples. Do you go Emerald in the desert one as well? It's either iron, gold, or emerald for desert temples. What do you guys think? They could go to one... How does 1.21.110 work? We've had it before, haven't we, with the Never update? But that's the thing, Potato. The live is the next drop, right? Because you have the next drop is full, and I don't think the Minecraft Live takes place afterwards. Gold? Yeah, because it's saying gold. So gold, emerald. I'm okay with that, honestly. Yeah, now we can look back because the summer drop is done. Having the Minecraft Live showcase one thing is a bit crap. I'm not, and you could argue, well, Michael, this was because it was mostly about the movie. And to that, I have no rebuttal. Either way, the next drop has to be an overhaul. Let's do wild first. It showed off VV. It did, but only half the player base gets to play it. Let's see if VV is coming in the summer drop. Again, we don't know. We assume it is, right? But we don't actually know. Concrete, I don't think. Oh, I like this already. Not bad. Damn ads, I'm sorry. I got a German ad earlier on Twitch. I'm not really sure why. it was very strange. It was very jarring to hear. Yeah, and you could argue, Korn, like, who cares that Java doesn't have VV because Java has infinite shaders? But I just think it's kind of weird because they advertised it for everyone. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm being odd. Not sure. Did we do? We didn't. Okay, let's do you guys now. This is all copper, right? Java needs creative. Creative, the BV done from scratch, it's unplayable for me, I agree. Why don't you just bring the materials in the armory so you don't have to... I like walking backwards and forwards. I don't know, I'm weird. I cannot type. I was like that the other day. I said something, like I said a tweet, I forget what it was, but I read it back like 5 minutes later. And I was like, what on earth was I trying to say? And I was like, I can't delete it now. Like, I'm not paying for premium. Or whatever it's called. You guys have, I believe, the thingy trims, right? I think I'm putting you guys up here. Yeah, because you have the dimensions. So let's even it out a little bit. Feck. Feck, what am I doing? Okay. I want to test out if they fixed frogs yet. Because last time I tried out a frog-like farm, they died by like jumping into the floor. I don't know. I have no idea what I did to deserve that, but... Nice. By the way, in case you're wondering, um, before I had a little off time from streaming, I did say that streams would now be 2 hours long. That hasn't changed. So we're streaming for like another hour. Ocean Monument and Mansion next. So that's resin and diamonds, I think. So tide. Then it's Vex. You should add lucky blocks from MC. That's kind of crazy. We might do a gambling segment later, if you guys are feeling it. But we need more than one gambler. So. Corn, you're like the first person that joins me. If anything, I need to tell you. I'm the one who gambles. We know, Sophie. We know. We're fully aware. Trust me. Am I missing something? Oh no, you're supposed to be. Wait, we do have all the armor trims then, right? No, because you need. Oh yeah, you need Coast and the other one, and then we need the two Deep Dark ones somewhere. Okay. Why can I? Okay. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous? Good. That is nice. Let me do these. Yo, wait a minute. I've never used resin before for armor trims. This could be shit or this could be very good. There's no in between. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, the last time we played, we got battered. Glorpius? That kind of implies that you're eating glorps. You would never eat glorps, would you, Sophie? Okay, I was just thinking about something. I didn't know if that was off-centered or not. Two last trims, and then we've got to do the silence and ward. Is it ward? Am I smoking crystal weed? What's it called? I never eat. I do, sometimes. Is it bank holiday this Monday? It is, isn't it? Because I got paid today, but I don't normally get paid on Saturdays or weekends, so I was very confused. Okay, these are probably the trickiest ones. Coast and Sentry. Coast, you probably do iron in, right? Because Coast, if I'm forgetting, is like the shipwreck ones. So you have like iron nuggets all the time, right? But what on earth do you do with all? I don't even know what Sentry is. What even is Sentry? Is it the oh it's the watchtowers, right? That's Emerald, surely. It's gotta be Emerald. Yeah, pillager outposts. Yeah. You were probably born in a hospital? I was. I have some like interesting stories about that. 4. You might get some Michael baby lore if you're nice. Which I mean, who am I kidding? I don't know where I was born, Lamal. I was adopted. Interesting. I don't see. Again, call me woke. I don't see the problem with being adopted. I don't get why it's such an insult to find like a couple that loves you. Is that woke to say? Probably. But I never understood the whole "you're adopted" kind of like joke. It's like, yeah, I found parents that love me. Your biological ones probably don't love you. So what does that say? You know, like, what? Or what are we doing here? This looks really like as it's coming together. This looks really nice. It's family gambling. I ended up with anti-LGBT bigots. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, genuinely. Um, okay, you. Emerald does make sense for Century, right? I'm not smoking. I think it does make sense. Plus, we haven't really. Have we used Emerald one? Oh, we have. You love magic? I never knew that about you, Sophie. It's not like you go on about it every 5 seconds. Do we need a magic overhaul, by the way, in your opinion, Sophie? Just clarify. Clarify for the class, because, you know, you haven't mentioned it in about 5 seconds, so I'm just wondering. Okay, the issue now is where do we put ward and silence? Do we just put it there and there? I think so. But for that, we need another one of that block, and we need an armor stand. Which I have. Okay. Why did I make 20 armor stands originally? What do you do now? Do you... I think this would be a lot simpler if I just done this. Feck, why is that cobbled? What? Makes very small amounts of sense. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why is it cobbled? Do you have every music disc? I do. I don't have... I'll tell you what I don't have. Every wolf. So... You know. It's just a deep state. Yeah, that's true. How's Oliver doing? Oliver's doing okay. He's getting very picky eating. So it's kind of hard to keep track. But he is eating, so that's the main thing, right? But he's a very picky eater, which ideally you don't want with hamsters. But eventually, the main thing is he does eat everything in his bowl, but he'll eat all the good stuff first, like dead mealworms, which are fine, by the way, as long as they're dead. You can eat hamsters can eat dead mealworms. And like there's a few like other stuff I don't know the name of, but I know he likes them. All 63 of them. 63 dog variant. I'm good on that, I think. See, why is it taking... You just spam it? Yeah, okay. I don't know why it's critting, even without jumping. Yeah, so he'll eat everything. It just takes time. He's very stubborn. If you want to know, by the way, Oliver has a specific seed mix that he eats. It's a bunch of stuff. Okay, next up on the agenda, the gender woke. What do we do with the 2 remaining armor trims? What combinations? Diamond? Diamond for both? Bearing in mind, we have Neverite already with the silence, so we see it every time we play the game. I don't think we need it for silence. I think for ward, diamond makes sense. But does it make sense for silence as well? Honestly, I think it does. I think it does. So we want, is it 8 diamonds? Why doesn't Warner Bros. Steal the intellectual property of Harry Potter from Joanne? Who's Joanne? Is this a Gotham joke? Who's Joanne? Joanne these nuts? I have no idea. Oh. Joanne, kill me Rowling. Okay. I say kill me because no one that miserable wants to live. Like, she's just constantly miserable about other people. So I'm assuming she just wants to die. Because, I mean... Mr. Never read Harry Potter? I have actually. I'm actually a Hufflepuff. I'll have you know. There's no basis in that, by the way. I'm just saying I'm a Hufflepuff. Okay. Boom. I went from 855 to 955 in a second. Are you talking about channel points? Talking of channel points. Yeah, I really like this build. It's come alive. Obviously, the only thing I need to do now is lighting, but I think I have that figured out. I think soul lanterns probably work the best on chains. If you want to, Corn, I don't mind. Let me get mod view up for myself so I can do predictions. Or do you guys want to do predictions? Because if we're doing predictions, what do you guys want to do? Because I know Sophie wants to gamble, and if Sophie wants to gamble, if people want to gamble, I'd rather not everyone joins. You know, kind of ruins it. And yes, I did make 2 copies. Wait, okay, Slime, 2 things. Number 1, we'll do, like, joint, Lucky Block later, if you want. 2, is your name the Sad Slime on Twitch? Is that how you say it? Sorry, I had to sneeze there for a second. That's why I was quiet. My bad. Okay, so are we gambling or what? Daily cat posting has liked my happy birth Minecraft tweet. That's interesting. Yeah, okay, we'll try once. Let me open up mod view so I can't see the chat right now, only for a second. Apparently I'm offline. That's a great start. Thank you, Twitch. You should try Mineware. Are you crazy? Are you insane? Mineware in the current year is kind of crazy. No? That's not the paid server, is it? The one you have to pay to actually play the game. Like, yeah, every server has pay to win, right? Okay, let me get a prediction. Is anyone here? What? No, it's a mode on CubeCraft? Oh, I'm thinking of Mineville, right? Will Michael win this round? Yes, my king never loses. No, he'll lose bigly. Let me scroll down. Ever since I spilled a couple of weeks ago, might have been like a month ago, I spilled Coke on my laptop, and ever since then, my keys have just fried. My keys, get it? No, I am not funny. Star prediction. Okay, Lucky Block. Hello? Okay. The game froze for a second. You see this spill the other Coke? Yeah, that's true. Okay. I'm gonna believe. Is this the first time Sophie's believing? I think so, right? Bedrock goated. On Java, you don't get the freezing experience. Exactly. Okay. Normal mode. There's a goat. I'm now deaf. Two lava buckets, because who needs only one? I mean, you gotta go with two, surely. Yonking this. Slime's children. How dare you steal my... Oh, okay, never mind. Grass? Thank God. You know, I needed the grass. It was one item I was like, oh my God, I need grass so bad. And now that I've got it, I'm like, oh my God, wow. Thanks, Minecraft. Why would you blow me up? Like, that's just... woke. Of you? I can't see the... I can't see. What is happening? Oh, feck. What the f... You know, this is okay. We're kind of okay, right? I mean, I'm not doing this. Why me? Oh, they're in a party together, aren't they? Okay. Because that guy didn't know I was there. Guys, I have a nice smile. Please do a backflip. Okay, Feck, hang on. I'm sorry, doubters or believers. Doubters, you won, I guess. 1-1. Is it worth doing gambling? Also, who doubted, by the way? Guys, I'm probably gonna stop doing this because like this segment of the stream was supposed to be gambling, and if we're just having people join, kind of ruins it a little bit. So I'll probably stop doing this segment. Yeah, but Sophie wants to gamble. Parkour? Hell no. No need for gambling right now. It's funny watching you play. Okay. Let me get these two simpletons in the lobby then. In that case, let me leave moderation view. Why doesn't it? Okay, god damn it. Yeah, Squid and Maple have gone missing, it would seem. Maxi a fantasy turn. It's debatable. Okay. Teams of 4. Teams of 4. Okay, hopefully. Oh, it's this map. We're cooked. This map is not very good. It's also like one of the newest maps. Okay, someone's immediately on fire. That's great news. What the f... This is just wonderful. I always forget that that doesn't blow up. I don't know why I always run instinctively. Okay, well, we need to get off this island. This island is now no longer habitable. This island is now Mars. Oh, actually good blocks and food. mean, the cookies isn't great, but at least it's not like glowberries or something. End of stream when? Tomorrow, actually. Become overpowered. I walked into that. I am a dead glorp. I don't need blocks, I just realised. Oh, thank you. Okay. So much lava everywhere. I don't really like this very much. Not a fan as it happens. Fire sword, that's brilliant. I have the power of Zeus. What? What? Okay, why does some TNT blow up and some don't? What? We have, like... Hang on. This one is just edging me, and then it just so happens that the one in here kills me. What? Also, how is Slime dead? Slime, explain yourself. Colin, my stuff should be there somewhere, if you haven't got it already. And his stuff as well. But actually, it's probably blown up, right? That'd be my guesstimation. Yeah, it's probably... Yeah, it's GG'd. Team 3 has 3 people. One of the guys is on a burning island. I don't think he knows that his island is about to disappear. Mineware is really fun, TBH. I've never heard of Mineware. This island is also gone, but I think that's our island. No, it's not actually. Where are these 3 individuals? There's one. He's channeling his inner Happyghast with his snowballs. I think I might, Sophie, I think I might play a few games of this, and then to end off the stream, I'll do Mineware. It's basically mini games. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. Interesting. Intriguing. I don't know what this guy's up to, but I kind of dig it. Isn't there not a... Yeah, there is. If you get rid of the lava here, you can get the blue lucky block. Should I play risky? I think you probably can, to be honest. I don't see the team of 3. Like, I don't think they're all together. I mean, this guy's by himself, but he's got a shield. Shields in Lucky Blocks, Lucky Block and like bed walls and stuff like that seem kind of redundant to me. Especially like on this map. Is this like the new Hunger Games? It's a very... What the hell? I'm trying to figure out what these other. Okay, there's one. Again, this TNT is edging as well. The pillars minigame is also fun. Sophie, you're like, are you paid by the developers? Because that minigame, I'm sorry, is complete cheeks. I'm not kidding. It is not very good. Multi shots. Did I read? Oh no, kill shot. I'm stupid. No, I like it. I used to play it with a friend all the time. Interesting. Hello Squide, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Corn, depending on who's still alive, you could probably win this. I don't know what this is. Is this supposed to be like a server room? I think so, right? I get the idea they're trying to go for. Because obviously this is binary. Longest Lucky Block game ever recorded. I don't know where this guy. I saw him and he just vanished. Like the cleaning product, he just vanished. Oh, it's probably Jova, no? How are you still alive? What the f... Yeah, it's Jova. Let's try. The building is supposed to be a server tower? Yeah, that's what I thought. Murder mystery could be a... Sophie, are you just a CubeCraft shill or something? What other minigames are great, Sophie? Seeming as... Actually, no. What minigames are terrible, in your view? We need to find a game you, like, despise. I have Slime's wand. If anyone wants it. I can summon his minions, his squad. Explosive bow, shotgun bow. It's okay, I guess. Oh, thank you. Berries. You know, I've never had berries in my life. Fun fact. Why can't I... Why... Okay. Milk, my favourite. What? Okay. Hello, Slime. We are the two remaining... Oh, God. Oh, why is there a witch? Goodbye, sir. Harry Potter? Zero knockback ever, by the way. Zero knockback. What is with the same instant noodles ad? Sophie is telling you something. Yeah, that's unlucky. Unlucky, Corn. I said this to Corn Slime, but you could probably still win this. Never mind. It might be Drover. This witch is on you. Although her accuracy is absolutely horrendous. Can I, like, nudge it? I don't like instant noodles. Neither do I, to be honest. I don't like pot noodles. My mic's been muted this entire time. I'm pissed. God damn it. How did you win that? A zombie killed him? Must have had like a sword or something. I lost all your lag. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We hear you? Okay, good. The mic was muted for 3 seconds. Have I got dementia? Don't answer that question, by the way. What the f... -2 iron blocks, I guess? Oh, look at my little outfit. I may about to get pummeled, but I'm going to get pummeled in style. And that's honestly kind of the main thing. Are we playing OP? No, normal. Oh! I can show you the world. Why is it called jacket potato? Is it British? I don't think so. Giga sword. Well, unlucky slime. Happens to the worst of us. Last of Us mention? How are you not dead? Oh yes, I love that. That's so good. This blaze is just vibing. Wait, Slime didn't die. Wait, what happened? Oh, Slime has the Giga Sword. Oh, I got confused. Rip. Yeah, his diamond sword was mine. I had it somehow, and he then came after me. Yes. Oh god, help. Okay. What the f... I thought I was crouched. The same noodles ad? I'm sorry to hear that. Slain by a husk. It's an interesting way to go. A person runs up to me with an iron sword. Unlucky. Yeah, that's on me, guys. I fell. I fell. That's just my explanation. What the fuck? Shotgun. I'm worried now. I'm paranoid. Okay. Chicken. Nice. Steak. Am I just getting food? Please stop giving me bows. Dragon breath. In the dragon dimension? Oh. Okay. Oh. Yes. My favourite. We're gonna burn their island. And watch them suffer. Unfortunate. I'm sorry, Corn. It's okay. I'm okay with them having leggings. I can't place any blocks, so we're kind of... Oh, never mind. Don't worry about that person over there. Burn their island. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, I think we are cursed. That guy's taking no knockback. Okay, this might be the last game. This will be the last game. Best map as well. S block? Why is his colour like that? No, don't tell me he's voted for like overpowered or something. Blessed mode? Oh, well, it's normal now anyway. Chorus fruit? Okay. What? The fuck? I don't exactly know what's happening, but... I can go no further. If anyone has any options? Yes, Mob Wand. My favourite. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Okay. I am deceased. I'm not deceased. Did you shoot a cow? I did. I did indeed. Let's kill this witch. It's gonna be a bit of a problem for us. Okay, still very losable, by the way. Why does a diamond thing... Oh, feck off. I don't know how Corn got 2 shot, but we take those. Boom. 5 kills. I mean, am I a pro? Am I a pro or no? Someone saw that, right? Someone saw the, like, 5 kills I got. Okay. Well, on that note, I'm getting the stream here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Even, like, this is like the first stream in like 3 weeks, so I greatly appreciate you guys watching this stream in particular. Means a lot. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. And, yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching. Corn, thank you for the resub, as always. Means a lot. Don't know when I'll be live next, but obviously now streams will be happening. We are now done with the hiatus thing. Thank you guys for putting up with me for the past few weeks. Hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Play some Minecraft, or don't, it's up to you. Yeah. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys later.